Hello everybody, hope you're well. The sun's out again, the shades are on, beautiful. This week's video is something just a little bit different. I bought this van from Imperial cars. I think it must be about a year to the day since I got the van. So I thought, as a bit of an anniversary, I'd give you a kind of backstage pass to have a look around the workshop at Imperial cars, where the magic happens and where they do all the conversions. Now, I've been down there a few times. I love it. It's obviously where they converted this van, and I called down there a couple of times during the conversion. And yeah, I just love seeing the work that's going on. They've got vans at various stages of conversion and different type of vans and all that. So yeah, I think it's great, and not somewhere you get to look very often. And see behind the scenes. So I've had a chat with the Imperial car guys, and they're happy for me to go down and go and have a look around what they're currently converting, and then the plan is to go and have a look around the sales yard to see what they've got for sale at the minute, see all the different vans that they're dealing. Just to make it clear, I'm not sponsored by Imperial cars, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not big enough a channel to be sponsored by anybody. So yeah, hashtag not sponsored and all that. I'm not. But the Imperial car guys have been that good with me over the last few years, and I've mentioned in previous videos, this is my second van, so they've been that good with me. I'd just like to give them a shout out, because I think they're fantastic guys, and anybody in the area, or you don't have to be in the area, you can be from anywhere. They'll help you out if you want to do a conversion of a van that you've got, or let them source one like they did for me, source a van to do a conversion, or buy one they've done already. They're great guys to deal with, and I'm sure there's lots of similar companies around the country that do the same kind of service, but my personal experience is with these guys, and they're fantastic. I cannot praise them enough. So I'm just doing this video just to support these guys. I'm really into supporting local business. I've got a small business of my own, so it's really important. It helps, and I might even get a cup of tea while I'm there, and a biscuit. We shall see. Let's go and have a look around. So this is where it all happens, Imperial Cars Workshop. So amazingly, there's nobody around, so I've just met up with Chris, who does the conversions with him and his lads. They're a little bit camera shy, so yeah, they're not bothered about being on camera. So it's going to be just me having a wander around, open access to all these vans that they're working on at the minute, which is awesome. I love it, and I'm sure you're going to. So yeah, a little bit of a behind the scenes look at what they do. So we'll go and make a start on the first one at the front. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vans in at the minute. Let's go and start on the first one. So the first one they're working on is a Ford Transit, as you can see. And I've already forgot the type of pop top that Chris has told me this one is, so I'll put some overlay on the video so you can see. The beauty of doing this is you're going to see vans at all different stages of conversion. So you can see here, there's 5 in total. There's some just gutted out, there's some nearly finished, some kind of part way. So let's have a look in this one. So this has got a kind of rock and roll bed type layout in it, as you can see. Still being finished off. Pop tops up. Seats out at the front. So yeah, that's that one. And as you can tell from the first one we've looked at, so they don't just deal in Volkswagens. They deal in all camper vans, and they'll basically do any conversion that you want. So you can work with them on any design that you want. Obviously they'll use their expertise and knowledge to tell you what will work, what won't work, give you some ideas. That's exactly what they did with it. I had no clue. I had no clue. So I came and sat down with Chris and we worked through a design, a layout. I got some good ideas of what I wanted, and we just worked it through basically. So we came up with a design that you've seen in my van, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, you can do that. Now you can bring your own van. You can bring your own van and they'll convert that and they'll do whatever you want on it. You can get them to source a van like they did for me, and again do the conversion that you want. They'll get you a brand new van, whatever you want, and do the conversion. They've obviously got a sales yard, which we're going to go to in a bit to go and have a look, that have got ready done conversions. I just spotted this up on the wall. Might nip that onto my jumper and put it on my wall. Ha! Yeah, so there's lots of options with these guys. As I say, I've found them really good to work with and flexible. From working with a bit of an idiot newbie like me to somebody who I've got a really good idea of what they want. So yeah, that's what they do. So let's have a look in this one. So we've got a short wheelbase transporter. Now this has got a layout that I think, if I'd have seen it when I was having mine done and thinking about mine, I might have gone for it. So this is a U-shaped lounge at the back, and as you know, I've got an L-shape, which I absolutely love. I did think about a U-shape when I just go have a look around the back. When I first started putting mine together, but yeah, I didn't go with it in the end. But do you know what? I think I perhaps would have liked it even more if I did. I don't know about storage and things like that, but it looks like it's got plenty of storage. But there you go. Yeah, I really like that. And this is in a short wheelbase. So a long wheelbase, I seem to remember you get about 300 to 400 mil longer van to work with, so you get a bit more space, which I think personally for me was definitely worth it. But yeah, I do like that. I do like that layout. So that's a transporter. Let's have another look in what we've got here. So we've got a bit of a swamper look type tyres on this. We've got another Transit. Looks like it. Like them wheels. Wheels and tyres are really nice. So this looks like a rock and roll bed type. Bit more space, isn't there, in these Transits? They seem a little bit wider. Darker design in this one. So that's just one thing, or another thing to mention, that they've got a choice of wood types and finishes and floor types and seat coverings and leather that you can have in your van. So when I picked mine, I came down a few weeks after I'd done the design just to pick the wood. So we've got all these different types of woods and finishes. To mention that they do, Chris has just told me they make all their own cabinets and cupboards, everything else, everything's made here So yeah, lots of choice. For me there was a little bit too much choice actually, because well, there's some bits there not being made. Yeah, there was a bit too much choice. It was like, wow, like a kid in a sweet shop, what am I going to have, what's going to work? And thankfully Rachel, who you well know I'm married to, is really good at design, and she can just visualise how things are going to look. So I did get Rach to help me out picking the colours, and it worked out awesome. So there you go. Right, we've got another transporter, a two-tone. I do like these two-tone transporters. Really nice, black and white one. That looks to be a long wheelbase to me, and I think Chris said this was going to be a L-shaped, yeah, like mine. So hopefully that's not too dark. You can see what's going on in that one again. Seats out. Was it a 71? Oh no, 19. A bit older. Yeah, there you go. I'm sure that's an L-shaped. Nice colour floor, I like that. So that's the barn doors like mine. Yeah, it is the same as mine, so this is going to be an L-shaped. Where all the wiring looms go. That's what must take some figuring out, where all the wiring's going to go. Yeah, there's a wiring for the lights, look. Yeah, it's not very often you get to see this stuff, is it? Love it. Here's the cupboards and cabinets ready to go in. And then we have the beast, the last one in the workshop, the crafter. Seen some amazing ones. So these, well, there you go, a nice big crafter. And it looks to be, yeah, just basically cleared out. Look, so quite early on in the conversion, this one. I hope I'm not rushing this video. You can get to see everything that you want to see. These are massive, aren't they? Wow. So when I was looking at getting my second van after having the first one that I didn't get on with great, obviously I was considering what size of van I was going to have, and because it was going to be one I was using a lot at the time, it wasn't going to be my kind of daily drive, but obviously it's ended up being my daily drive. But obviously the size of the van for using daily, for supermarket trips and whatever else, getting in normal parking spots, just put me off getting anything bigger than the long wheelbase that I've got. I don't know if there's anybody out there who will use something like a crafter as their daily drive. Let me know in the comments. But not quite as convenient, but I tell you what, the space you've got in this thing, hopefully we'll get to look around one up at the sales yard that's all kitted out, but I think you get toilets and showers, maybe convenient stuff that's missing from the transporters, but yeah, beast of a thing. There you go. Right, okay. I hope that was a good look around. I've enjoyed coming down. You can see there's nobody around. Nobody wants to be on camera. Anyway, there you go. So I think what we'll do next, we'll go and have a chat with Chris. Say thanks for letting me have a look around and letting you guys see behind the curtain. And we'll get up to the sales yard. We'll see if anybody up there wants to chat on camera, and if they don't, it might just be me wandering around again, showing you what they've got. But hey, it's not a bad way to spend an afternoon, is it? Looking around camper vans. Awesome. See you in a bit. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. I love looking around there, having a chat with the lads down there. Yeah, I hope you found it interesting to see all the vans at different stages of conversion. So I'm now heading up to the sales yard, which is where I first went to have a look at my very first van, and then ultimately led to me getting this one. So yeah, we'll go and have a look there, see if anybody wants to go on camera up there. I'm being told probably not, but hey ho, we'll see. If not, no problem, we'll have a look around the vans. Hopefully we can have a look in all the different stuff they've got. So yeah, see the finished article. Right, see you in a bit. And what I probably should have said is where actually these guys are. So Imperial Cars are based in Scunthorpe, not too far out of Scunthorpe town centre, and the workshop is at Flixborough, which is only a couple of miles away from the sales yard. So that's where they are. I will leave in the description below, I'll leave details of the website and how to get to these guys if you ever want to get in touch and yeah, discuss any conversions. So here we are at Imperial Car Centre sales yard. So the guys have said I can have a wander around looking whatever I want and show you guys the shiny new stuff. Now, as you can see, they don't just sell camper vans, they sell cars and vans as well, but mainly camper vans. Again, not just Volkswagen, all kind of camper vans. They do specialise in Volkswagen. You'll see they've got lots of different Volkswagen type. There's a Ford Transit. So we'll go and have a wander around and see what we can see. Look at this one. Now, I never considered a Ford Transit when I was looking, because I've always just had a thing for V-dubs. So I was determined to have a V-dub. However, you can see the space inside the Transit. It just seems a bit wider. The rock and roll bed, you get a bit more space. So, and I'm pretty sure they'll be cheaper compared to a Volkswagen. So if you're on a bit of a budget and you're quite happy with a Transit, why not? Top that on. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so transporter. This is nice. 71 plate, 45.5 grand. That's a nice colour, isn't it? White and grey. Really like that. Hot top. And a shape that I would seriously have considered if they did this shape when I got mine a year ago, and they didn't. So this is a new one, and I'm seeing more and more people going for this U-shape, and I can see why. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Storage down there, so I always think straight away, are you losing much storage? Bit of storage in there. Open. Storage down there. But this, just to chill out in on a night. Table in there, look. Can have a table there, all there. Got your fridge. So you've got your 2-ring hob and your sink. Yeah, I like it. And then it's got the double captain's chair, passenger at the front. Yeah, I really like it. Obviously what you're losing compared to mine, my L shape, is the microwave, the worktop in this side, bit of storage space in that corner. So there's always compromises with anything, I suppose, but it's what and how you're going to use it. During the day, when you're just relaxing and chilling out, this would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, really like it, and I like the light grey as well. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, okay. Let's keep wandering. What about this beauty? Look at that. Bit of bird crap on the side. Them wheels and tyres look awesome, don't they? Stop it, Dean, stop it. Right. I love that picture. Fantastic, okay. So as you can see, lots and lots of vans, lots of options. So if you're not sure what type you want, come and have a look. Come and look around them all, because it's a big purchase at the end of the day, so you don't want to get it wrong. So if you do get it wrong, oh, we're locked. If you do get it wrong, it's quite an expensive mistake, and you're going to end up selling it, probably losing a bit of money on it, and yeah, looking for something else. So it's worth having a good look round. Loads of research on YouTube, as much as you can anyway. Thought about doing the black badge on mine, it's like a carbon badge. It does look nice, but I like the chrome. I do like the chrome badge, got to admit. So I'm not convinced yet. Yeah, it's got a chrome badge on the back. Okay, let's keep looking. Drawn to this white and yellow. It's a yellow, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that, that stands out, doesn't it? Awesome. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Something on the side there I'm thinking of getting myself. Could be the next decision on an upgrade, a pull-out awning. I'm not sure yet, thinking about it. Something else to mull over and look into and research. But I do fancy the idea of a pull-out awning. just to sit under when I'm away on a night on a campsite. Right, let's go and have a look in this crafter. Opened it up inside, let's go and have a look. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is nice. See, I've gone quiet, I'm thinking, one day. Yeah, this is lovely. Fixed TV by the look of it. Microwave, induction hob and gas hob, is that? I'm guessing. Or both. Really nice sink. And then the U-shape lounge at the back. Nice ceiling, that's really nice. Storage shelf. Nice lighting in the corner. Loads of storage. So this is what you get with all that extra space in a crafter. That's really nice. And obviously in a crafter with the space you get the fixed shower and toilet. That would really be nice. I might even tempt Mrs. Mansell in if we had one of these. Maybe not. And all that space at the front to sit in on a night, spinning your chairs around. And then, I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera. Pop top roof, probably get 4 people up there. Easily too. Yeah, stunning this thing. As I say, it's a serious bit of kit, it's serious money, don't get me wrong, but you know, if it's your dream thing and you've worked hard and you've saved up, come into a bit of money, and this is what you fancy, why not? Life's too short, innit? Yeah, I think I'm in love. Rates are in trouble. But then again, look at this beauty. I'm back home with a brew and a biscuit, obviously. Other biscuits are available, by the way, but I do like these. Yeah, really good afternoon. I enjoyed that. I've been meaning to do it for quite a while. The guys at Imperial said that, yeah, you come and do it if you want to do it. I thought it'd just be interesting to see, as I said, behind the curtain and see how these vans are put together and what they do. I find it fascinating. I couldn't do any of that stuff myself, really, so I like to see it, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And then to see the finished product, the new kind of stuff that they've got out there for sale. So yeah, I'm really pleased I did it. I hope it's come across all right. Get in touch with them if you're thinking of buying a camper van, or you want to get your van converted or whatever. You've got any questions about camper vans, these are the guys. I am not sponsored, I am not paid or anything by these guys. I just think they're fantastic. They've helped me no end with this van particularly, and my first van. And I always just like to give a shout out and recognition to any small companies out there, because I know lots of people are struggling, certainly at the minute. I've got my own company as well, and I know how difficult it can be, so any help is good. So they deserve it. They're brilliant guys. So yes, please get in touch. Anything to do with campervans. So yeah, that's it for this week's video. I plan next week I'll probably have a night away somewhere, I hope anyway, and I'm thinking of a pub stopover, maybe near some aeroplane type action. We'll see, not sure. Going to Lincoln got me thinking about it and driving back. So yeah, look out for next week's video. Like and subscribe if you can, spread the word, and yeah, see you in the next video. Cheers.